Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrood. In the last episode, we had some setbacks. I'm not going to say we didn't. We got Eddie taken from us, which we're going to need to reclaim. We had a first sad little death of Pterodoc, but he got better. So we're still in the middle of trying to build up some of our conquest in the west while stopping the CSA and New Republic from being able to attack us in the east on those other planets. But I think we're kind of back on the right footing after everything that went wrong last episode. We cleared out Eddie, which I think is going to be a big chunk of the CSA's forces that's kind of out of the way now. I might even do some incursions into their territory. I don't want to focus on that right now. I'd rather see if we can consolidate some of the territory in the west, because there's still that line of two New Republic capital shipyards and Tagoria, though, and they're going to cause problems. So what am I? Lantilles, Meridian, and Terraphon. Terraphon has the Bellator there. Lantilles could get attacked again. So, well, first... Okay, we're going to retreat from here again. I'll send the other fleet in that's at the planet next to Roche. I don't remember which one that is, ever. And then I do want to send our ground units up to Eddie. And if anyone ever makes an Empire War 2, I'd really love the ability to queue up orders. It's one of the most common things that people ask us for, like if you're paused, being able to give orders to stuff. But it's a thing that the game doesn't support. It's not something we can do either. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hello. Are you at 100%? You are. We can get some damage with this. But I don't like that our ground forces are here as well. Like, that's got to be maybe a third of the Empire's overall forces that's coming out here. So I could take this opportunity to do some damage, but... one Bellator and a hypervelocity gun is not going to be enough to kill 4 times its power. We'll get a few frigates killed. There's no reason not to stick around while we got shields. So they don't have an interdictor. No. We'll win this. Locking on target. There, we just killed 30, so there's 1/20th of them. Or 30 pop cap. No, I don't want you to shoot the Allegiance. I want to hit the other stuff. Literally anything but the Allegiance, honestly. Like, if we can kill 4, 5? I don't mind using the HV gun on stuff that I'm going to shoot anyways, because I want to get the kills as quickly as possible. And then when this one's down, we retreat. I think we should get out before we've lost 10% of our health. That does cut off Roku. But with this fleet over here, maybe I could launch some attacks in the north? Like, we don't want the planets, but if I have a fleet that's just taking out, like, 100 pop cap of Imperial forces here and there, that's still having an impact. Okay, you've got to come over here. You've got to go up to Eddie. Come on. I wanted to get you over to Eddie. Damn, they went straight in. Okay, I'm going to sell that. This isn't impossible to win. Like, this can be a tough map to attack. There's New Republic forces to the other side.
Tank brigade ready. Move into position. Roger. Reporting in.
So if we can get that other field base, maybe. It's going to be a tough ask to get to the factory on that side. But we have enough money that I'm willing to spend to keep this in the family. I'm not saying it's a guarantee that we'd win, but, you know. I'm not saying it's impossible either. Are they going to turn around and attack that? Hopefully not. Okay, let's get over to here. We're not going to be able to get the turret on that, or the... factory. Okay, I don't want to focus any attention on the New Republic stuff. The civilians. Militia. If we can manage to hold on to this, this will be just such a big win, but that's not going to be easy. Okay, I don't want to build that because that's just going to cause problems. Okay, Swamp Speeder, there's going to be a lot of infantry coming in. That's going to be a great job for you. They're coming in on the other side, too. Okay. We want those turrets, then. We actually did get one. That's actually really good. I wasn't expecting to get through that. Get another one there. They're coming up here, and it's going to be bad. But that could have been way worse. It's the infantry that are going to be a problem over there now. But let's get up the hill. You just get as much damage on that as you can. And let's see if we can kill some of these infantry on their way in. Alright. Pull back. We'll keep one of them. Yeah, the number of infantry is going to be the problem now. They've got a bombing run coming in. Okay. It was a nice attempt. We only had one structure, so I didn't have like the highest hopes, but we kind of did better than the floor, at least. System lost. Okay, so you're going to get into Lantilles. Roman is what it was called. I would like to send you to Garros.
Cleared for departure.
And we really need to get these guys up to Eddie.
Destination set.
Okay. Finally had enough time to actually send stuff where I wanted to. We still got to save our money for defenses on a lot of these.
Building started.
Okay, I was hoping not to get a hypervelocity gun there. It's kind of just going to have to happen. I'm going to cancel that because we can still send you back.
Artillery online. Shuttle en route. Move out. Construction complete.
We'll get a discount now. How much is that? 272. Are you in a Star Destroyer? You are in a Star Destroyer. I mean, that's better than nothing. How damaged is the Bellator? It's not. But it's stuck there until we can either get through Roku or we can get through Lantilles again. Or Terraphon again, not Lantilles. I'd rather have Terraphon. Okay, where's that other... Okay, he's on Yavin. I'm going to send him back to Apian.
Cleared for departure. Moving to coordinates.
Get you up there.
Received.
How are the charts looking? 42% for them, 21 for us. So it's still 2 times on that. We're higher than the New Republic, which is mostly only a problem in this area. But I kind of wonder if it's worth giving that fleet back to him
Flank speed.
before they get another SSD in? Or another shipyard in? Not an SSD.
Right away.
We'll see how it goes. And for all I know, they don't have anything else on Terraphon. So we might be able to go back in that direction. If they took away some of the fleet, that's perfect. If they took away all of it, that's fine. If they took away none of it, we just leave.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, this is redemption time, maybe? So how many is it? There's 3 and 4. Which isn't great, but... Okay, radiation sickness.
Heading out.
Nachi... Oh, shit. That's not how far up you were supposed to be.
Star Destroyer up.
Get up there. Daily pull. There is Bloodseeker. There's 2 Port for Diamond Boron. Locked and loaded. Broadening your event horizon. Bloody Maria.
To light speed.
Blue Falcon.
Hyperspace jump.
Community Guidelines Strike Cruiser. Violet Sun. I've Become More Powerful. Jalapeno Deluxe. Tenacious Tiefling. Missiles Away. And my mom.
Increase the flame. Let's go.
Okay, let's get you in there more.
Our target. Yes, sir.
They do have a lot of fighters in here.
Yes, Commander. Cruiser reporting. Star Destroyer.
But we have more damage.
Awaiting orders.
I think if we can get the RSDs down fast,
Your command. Open fire.
then that damage will be enough.
Your command.
Okay, I shouldn't
Cruiser
group
reporting.
select like that.
Commander. Target priority is the laser cannons. Destroyer here.
And even with the bombers, we might be able to pull something off.
On your orders. Deploying squad.
Okay, this is pathfinding making us suffer.
Ship reporting. Weapons on. Disabling their ion cannon. Former. Destroyer here. In hell. I am
I'm just gonna keep you on that. Let's get in and stop the missiles. There's one down. We're gonna go over to the next one now. Pop powered weapons on you. You guys are still going on that. Okay, I'm gonna get the broadsides to go for that one. Radiation sickness is in trouble. I'd love it if you'd all face the correct direction to attack the thing that I want you to attack.
Commander, they're hitting us. Changing course to intercept. Watch for enemy ships. Where'd he go? Targeting at
Okay.
nowhere to run. Falling out of formation. Standing by. We're in position.
That will kill radiation sickness. But I don't know if anything else is going to die for this. You're going to move up to help on some of the other ships. Pop the missiles. And I think I'm going to go for the Dauntless with that. And... okay, we have lost radiation sickness, which sounds like it'd be a good thing to lose radiation sickness. But, believe it or not, in this context, I would very much rather keep radiation sickness. Okay, we got to move up to the next MC-80s. There's only the two of them and one Dauntless left. So I don't think they're going to get anything else to die of ours, as long as these guys on this side don't take too much damage in the next little while. We have Suspicious Video sponsor coming up for Raid Shadow Legends. Okay. I have been offered those sponsorships. I have turned them down or just not responded. Mostly my strategy with emails, any kind of correspondence, is not responding or like marking them unread and then planning to get to them eventually. But then social anxiety just means I never do. So if you have ever messaged me and not gotten a response, just know that it's not because I am intentionally ignoring you. It's because I prefer the long-term social anxiety of seeing the message tick and just not responding that way.
Destroyer here. Targeting. Full stop. Reporting in. I copy.
I guess what I'm saying is just know that I feel worse about it than you do when I don't respond. We do need to get to Slain and Corporal. Got to get some corporal punishment in here.
Where'd he go? Orders, sir. Right away.
Look, am I morally opposed to doing a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship? No. I feel like everyone on the internet knows what the game is and knows it's just an ad you do. But I wouldn't do like a weird pill sponsorship. I feel like the price for my soul in doing the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship would be higher than what I'd actually make based on my viewership.
Where'd he come from? Attack! Where are the others? More enemy craft. I can't switch positions.
Like, I think I've only done one sponsorship ever, so it is nice knowing a video is going to have made you more than $12, but it needs to be enough more than $12 to be able to look my family in the eye and say, would you like to play Raid Shadow Legends? Because they make you do that. Like, anytime you're talking to anyone in your personal life, you have to bring up Raid Shadow Legends. Don't like that we lost radiation sickness there. 36. Oh, the Empire's ahead of us. That's not great. There's been some definite deflation of influence, or of legitimacy, rather.
Construction complete.
Okay, I think I need to move you guys over to the other fleet. Nope, I actually still need you to go in here. Oh, come on. I didn't even see... I was so busy, I didn't even see the notification. I don't know, I should just auto-resolve this, because, like, sure, we'll kill some of the units with hypervelocity gun, but not more than we're going to kill when we just bring the other stuff in. We can bring in the fleet from Roku.
Let's move out.
They're coming in. There's the ground units. Are we going to make it? We are not going to fucking make it. Ah, that's so annoying.
System lost.
Like, we're just going to stay on the back foot for too long. Whenever I'm just sitting here waiting for stuff to happen, or like waiting to build stuff, that's when we fall the most behind. Ooh, without radiation sickness is actually not as much of a guarantee as I was really playing around there, but... You know what, I think we're probably fine. We're fine.
Cruiser reporting. Holding here. I'm on them. Cruiser reporting. Stay in formation. Awaiting your orders. Returning to your position. To run.
I think this frontal one is the best one to focus on. I was kind of worried about what this one was going to do to the ships on the right side, but I think even the broadsides are probably okay. Then we just hit this last one. I think I might go back to doing the rendered standard thumbnails for the next playthroughs. I'm not sure how people feel about either the screenshots per episode or the rendered thumbnails. I don't know that the viewing data is particularly different for any of it. Unless there's like something very specific in the episode, where it's like a ship turns up for the first time ever in the mod. But for that, I can also just do a new render if I need to. Being able to composite stuff and just focus on like playing during the episodes is nice. I feel like that's a benefit either way. Oh, Valet, son, you poor little guy. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit more proactive right now. First, ground units there, but also. Okay, they don't have the Allegiance here anymore. I do need to bring that fleet into Vajun. Like, if I just keep trying to, like, wait for stuff to attack me on the defended planets and then move in, they're gonna be rebuilding stuff. And we're not taking the planets fast enough to get rid of their advances. So, I need to... Even if I'm not going to take the planet, I need to be able to make some raids where I know I'm going to be at an advantage and not just being on the defensive the whole time. Okay, don't shoot at the fighters. You are not anti-fighter. Okay, this was not what I was hoping for. I think we'll still get out before we lose anything too bad. Like it was at least one VSD. We didn't lose anything, we got a VSD. I need to get to Vajun before they take the planet back. Like, we're only losing money that way as well. There's Vajun. See, we're just going to lose 1,300 credits on that. We got to get to Garros.
Tactical battle imminent.
I think we can get Garros back. And then I'll do some of the raids I'm talking about in the north. We can hit their economy a bit, we can hit their production a bit, we can hit the ships they have a bit.
Your reinforcements.
Just gonna hypervelocity gun you.
Heading to destination.
Safety check complete.
We're moving out.
Yes, sir. On our way. Understood.
Move out. We shall be there shortly. Plotted. Preparing for
Moving to
hyperspace.
sector.
I copy. This way.
And then, if I don't push too hard in the southwest...
Attacking.
Oh, we missed. If I don't push too hard in the southwest,
Standing by.
then
Maximum firepower. Destroy the engines.
at least that is a place where they're gonna fight each other.
Copy. Targeting. Targeting primary.
Though it does suck having the
Star Destroyer reporting in.
having the Bellator out of order or out of action.
On the engines.
Come on, engines. There we go. I'll take an allegiance down for that.
Right away. Moving out.
Moving to destination.
All right, and like I wanted to do,
Enlisting.
let's get...
Training soldiers.
Ooh, I'm actually gonna put that up first.
Training troops.
Then more of those.
Unit in production.
That still leaves us with 10k. So we'll get Petrichor Dawn, it's striking time. And Tempest can come back. We'll have Garros, hopefully, as well as Nath Gordry. And I might even be able to make another swing at that giant pile of VSDs there, too. Because we're not going to have any other way to approach that, so...
Reinforcements en route.
Let's move out. Preparing for hyperspace jump. Let's go. Calculating jump to light. Heading out. Lambda shuttle ready. We are the Empire. Fallout. Increase defense. Fallout. Moving out.
It's only 2 ground units, but I'll take 2 ground units. Thank you, Green, for subscribing. Very appreciated.
Yes, Commander. Fire. Awaiting orders. Open fire.
Heed my word if you know what is best for you.
Awaiting your orders. Ready. Firing. Awaiting your command. Your command, sir. Holding fire for maximum effect. Attack that target.
Like, if I can drain their economy,
Roger that.
even though they're on Cruel, like, eventually that does still scale down. They're going to have a lot of money, but they can only produce where they can produce, and I'm counting production as part of the economy. So even though that is much faster for them, there are limits, and any interruption to that is good. Anything where we're just letting them come to us is bad.
Fire taking fire.
If I could turn off the
Standing by.
Cruel AI like the intent was,
Standing by.
then I would actually do that right now.
Enemies in range. Enemy has been defeated.
I did find out why that wasn't working, and so that's all fixed and set up now. But that does me no good at the moment. Okay, 115. And I think rather than going straight for
Star Destroyer.
taking them on the ground, I'm just going to attack.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm going to retreat from this, actually, because that's a big stack of units that I don't want to fight.
Inbound.
Maybe, unless that's a bunch of ground units. If it's one allegiance and a bunch of ground units, then I'm the luckiest person ever. It is not that, though. It's actually...
Choose your
it's not- is it that threatening? I feel like I can
Let's move out.
do some damage on this.
Crimson Sunrise.
There's no interdictor, right? You haven't interdicted me? Nope.
Proceeding to coordinates. Location confirmed.
Oh, they have an HV gun.
Advancing.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
I don't consider this worth it then. I think those were the buses. Oh, we lost locked and loaded. That's not good. Okay, well, if that's what's going to happen, I'm going to go to Selenon with you guys. And we're going to take Eddie back.
Invasion commencing.
Unfortunately, I think that means we're going to have to leave stuff on Eddie for a while.
Awaiting orders. Choose your reinforcements.
Proceeding. Order acknowledged. Heading out. Order acknowledged.
I don't know if I can sustain an Eddie campaign
Advancing. I copy.
or an anti-CSA campaign.
Building started. Reporting.
Incoming.
Armed and ready. Keep going. This way. Over there.
Form up.
Reporting in.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, we'll get the AA turrets there. You know what? I don't actually know that we need those.
Aerial
I think
artillery.
we're okay with what we have.
Let's move out.
Construction.
But what we can get is some money.
Squad.
I'll take money.
What are your orders?
Order, sir.
At your command. Acknowledged.
Ready
Right
for
behind
orders.
you.
Firing. Let's go.
They would have close to 10 units here, potentially. They landed at least a lot of those. But we did kill a bunch in space, so if they took off or
Waiting orders.
if they lost them, I don't know.
Over there. I have the target in sight.
Mining facility.
Engines activated.
Copy. This way. Over there.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Eddie is also a money factory.
System conquered. Construct.
How is that putting us with legitimacy? 36 to 39. Like, we're not going to get any more legitimacy groups until we're back in charge on legitimacy. So that's a thing we have to keep in mind.
Building started.
I will save. And I'm going to put you in Meridoon. You're going to come back.
Approaching.
Oh, they're actually coming to Meridoon. Like, as much power as the Empire has, it's a pretty thin line of planets that they have coming into our territory down there. It's Yavin that has the biggest bulk of Imperial forces near it, but if they're focusing down on the other side, that is exposed to the Hapens and some New Republic territory, which they don't seem that interested in attacking each other, but if we can kind of end run them over here,
We're moving out.
Carrick en route.
they'll have to reinforce that, or they'll have to
Awaiting.
give stuff up.
Firing. Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Ready to deliver.
Like, especially if we can catch some ground units in space when we're doing this.
Cover me now.
Reporting in.
Your orders.
Target ready.
I think we'll want to just move through until we find something we can't beat, then come back.
We've got them on scopes.
We'll have to leave Trayton
Destroyer.
on
They're hitting us.
Meridoon for now, because they are coming to it. Though I'll be able to put the one ISD over Nathgordry and then Garros, so we can try to take both. But we don't have enough ground units in the area, because they're kind of locked out at Terraphon right now, unfortunately. So
Enemy
we'll
fleet
put you
approaching.
over there.
Proceeding location. Let's move this bucket.
I don't know that they have the ground units to come in. I think these are just easy opportunity raids that the New Republic is doing rather than battles where they think they can win. Or where they think they can take the planet. Because they kind of just drop out before we can properly respond. Like, I want to take all 3 of these New Republic planets down here, but we don't really have the forces in the area, and I need to focus on stopping the Empire from attacking us. Okay, that's going to be
Construction complete.
a fleet coming in. Yeah, no, we can't do anything about this. We have to retreat. If I can find some of their heroes to kill, that'll swap up the legitimacy at least a little bit. Because it's a 2-point swing either direction. Right. Okay, so these were the betas. We can kill a lot of this, but there's just so much there. I don't want to risk Pterodok. Not after getting him a reprieve. I'd rather try to go around and maybe lock them in. So we're going to Bodajef first, but if we can come in the other side, back to Findar, then they're kind of just stuck. Okay, rather than doing Bodajef, let's do Findar. Come on. I don't want the lag right now. Come on, game.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, there's not even a Pathfinder there. We don't really have any damage in this fleet.
We've located the enemy.
I know I keep saying that every time it's in a battle. It's possibly the worst fleet comp I could have right now. But maybe they'll retreat anyways.
Reporting.
They don't know that.
Commander here. Ready to deliver.
Like, if I can kill them, I can kill them, but
Your orders? All lights are green.
it'll take a while.
Ready for command. Taking the offensive.
Attacking.
I just need to make sure the
Reporting.
little ships don't go first. Like, the damage on the Altor isn't good. We have a bomber. We have... Or, it isn't great, but it's still worth a few pop on its own.
Reporting. This is bad.
Alright, they can't retreat anyways, because there's an interdictor here.
Fire at will. I can't take another hit like that.
Stand clear.
Star Destroyer standing by. Attack.
Current commander here.
Taking fire. Watch for enemy ships.
I think we've got enough healing that I don't have to even worry about losing some of them.
I've been hit.
Oh, we're missing a Carrick. That'll make things easier.
Cruiser here.
Here, do power weapons on the target.
Engines are malfunctioning. Target confirmed. Destroying lasers. Blasted scum. Nowhere to go. Yes.
There we go. We get the turbo lasers down. Then that's even less chance that they're going to be able to destroy our interdictor there.
Falling out of formation.
They almost managed to get it.
Fire. Targeting.
Okay, we got to destroy that Corona as well.
Firing. Attack.
It's not no impact on the New Republic down here.
Move out.
Please get down there. Please.
Brigade standing by.
And we need these infantry. Alright. If we got in before their ground units got there, then this could be really good. If we can take those 2 planets,
Blast them.
and we can lock up that giant fleet of 800 pop. But I don't see the ground units here. Turn.
Right away.
So if the ground units aren't here, if they're not staged, they're already on their way. So unless that just happened to be a very big raid attack, which I think that far exceeds what the AI is going to raid with,
Awaiting orders. Awaiting your orders.
then those ground units are already on their way. Which means they'll take the planet, but if we've got it cut off, like,
Roger that.
the only problem there is that, like, they can use those forces to plan an attack and break out a lot more easily than they can if it's just a stray fleet.
Weapons ready, sir. Copy.
And unfortunately, Bob has, I believe, made an additional plan to let them get out when they get stuck like that in some situations. So, considering how often I use that on some of these playthroughs, that isn't great for my future success, but we'll deal with that later on. Yeah, they got here. I don't think there's much good in fighting that, honestly.
System lost. Destination set.
Departure set.
I think we just gotta try to take these.
Reporting.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Enemy fleet approaching Contrim. Have to move in. We have hypervelocity gun.
Reporting.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates.
Heading out.
Moving out.
Beginning
Awaiting
construction.
orders.
These are probably going to be some difficult battles.
Ready. Standing by. Yes, sir.
At maximum unit capacity.
So hopefully we can pull it off.
Moving.
Construction.
But it's kind of our best chance
Reporting.
taking this risk.
Reporting in. Yes, sir. Course set. Yes, Commander. Reporting. Roger that. Ready.
Ooh.
Swamp speeder ready. Form up. Swamp speeder reporting.
Get out of there.
Awaiting orders.
Because we need a turret if we're going to stop that juggernaut.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Ready for command, sir. Changing course. I copy.
Sensor
Can we get a sensor too?
Always ready, sir. Reporting.
Okay, go around that side. And we'll get the...
Order acknowledged.
Nope, you are not infantry. Get the fuck back there.
Ready. On my way.
construction complete.
Commencing attack. Roger that.
God, the ATPTs are going to be pretty terrible to kill with those.
Man this way. Order, sir. Artillery online. Order acknowledged.
Because they have the point defense.
Reporting.
Alright, hopefully we can grab that.
Reactor node has been saved.
Well, at least we captured it.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Give me underway. Heavy vehicle factory destroyed. Copy. Heading to coordinates.
Okay, it's better than nothing. Those are really helping. We can get the infantry on them. You guys don't want to take cover. You want to just come on in.
Roger that.
And you want to deploy closer to that.
Reporting. Almost there. Yes, sir. Run. Yes, Commander. Form up. Firing at will. Ready. Open fire. Roger that.
Alright, we gotta try to kill the Juggernaut. I'm not thinking that I'll be able to take this planet anymore.
Move out.
I really wish I had a bombing run or a bombardment. I have units that would normally allow a bombardment, but not when they're the patron ones.
Spreading out. Order acknowledged. Yes,
Nope,
Commander.
you guys gotta stop that from happening.
Order, sir. Awaiting orders. Moving to coordinates.
Bring you in. We gotta get those repairs. And that has to be our field base now.
Moving to that area, sir. Copy. Targeting enemy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roger.
It's the only way we win is if that becomes ours.
Entering battle. Reporting in. Ready for duty. Weapons ready. Roger that. Attacking target.
Think we can kill that before it kills us? One more salvo. You got it? There you go.
Ready for command. Form up. Construction complete. Awaiting orders. Copy.
Alright. We'll let that get some healing.
Heading out.
We'll get some infantry out from the field bases.
Affirmative, sir. Weapons
Come on. What are you doing? You can see them.
Give me the target.
You've got to deploy. We paid good money for that.
Engaging target. Come on, man, this way. Ready to receive orders. Right away. Standing by. Under attack. Right away. Moving up. Lead the way. Reporting.
Alright, now you deploy. And there we go.
Form up.
Alright, let's see if we can get to the next field base again.
Acknowledged. Artillery online.
Or the next landing zone.
Awaiting orders. Yes, Commander. My comments. Order, sir.
Come on in.
Reporting. I copy. Awaiting orders.
As long as they don't get to the artillery with their TNTs,
Ready.
we're good. Okay. Now move up a little bit more.
Sir.
Is there going to be another one, or is this all just the field-based
For attack.
infantry?
Roger. Ready.
Are those from
Target locked.
the factory, maybe?
Attack.
The abandoned factory?
P4P. Reporting in. Give me the target.
Okay, I think we gotta fall back a little bit again.
Roger that. Form up. Take retreat.
No! Oh, that's really bad.
Roger that. Awaiting orders. All right, men. Take cover. Form up. Roger. Awaiting orders.
I would like it if you would actually shoot the other units that are literally within your range.
Attacking.
They're easily within your range.
I copy. Spread out, men. Let's move out. Form up. Awaiting orders.
I feel like we're probably not
We'll check it out.
in a great position here. Well, we've at least got another field base here if we can set it up. Nope, they got all the infantry killed.
Order acknowledged.
They didn't actually take this one from us, though.
Targeting. Order, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
No, I think we're good. I think we got it.
Constructing. Yes, Commander. Ready. Keep going. We'll assist you.
Which isn't really how I want to feel about a planet that
Lead the way.
we had up until like 5 minutes ago.
Awaiting orders.
Beggars cannot be choosers, though.
T4P. Ready.
Let's get another repair yard.
Yes, sir. Over there. Avoiding fire. Construction complete. Roger. Moving out. Advancing.
And I'm going to move you up there so that we can
Our base is under attack.
get another artillery-supported run on the next field base. Alright, you should be in range on that.
Spreading out. Roger that. Roger. Ready for command. Open fire.
We're doing the Zap Brannigan style strategy of throwing wave after wave of our own men at them. Can you hit from there? You can.
Copy. I copy. Reporting. Order acknowledged. I copy, sir. This way. Acknowledged.
Alright, take cover. We're still going to be able to get more in.
Yes, Commander. I copy.
This has been very small-scale combat. But it's... if it works, it works. And I'm not convinced that it will work.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
They just have so much higher tier infantry than us out of that,
Reporting. Flawed. Move out.
which is partially my choice for the field bases I've used.
Yes, Commander. Fire at will. We'll assist.
I wish you would actually shoot stuff.
That target. Ready.
You've been kind of slacking.
Acknowledged. Targeting. Proceeding. Over there. Proceeding.
With the smaller squads, it does
Right away.
have some more difficulties, though.
Standing by. T4P.
Yeah, like we're getting... oh, nice. We were getting whole salvos where it wasn't actually hitting him.
System conquered. Beginning construction.
There's that. They have two structures there, so that's going to be more than we can deal with. But I think I'm going to move you back here.
Construction complete.
I'm going to have to retreat again. Maybe not. No, I think we can actually win this without the extra support. We have a hypervelocity gun.
The enemy has been spotted.
I need more ground units to get to Garros, but our armies are cut off in other areas.
Hypervelocity cannon firing. On the way.
Okay, you need to not die. That's rule number 1.
Course approved. Transport cleared.
The Bellator being stuck out there with those ground units is the big problem right now, because otherwise we could go straight through to Garros and Findar. I can't stop Findar, or I can't stop them from coming out of Meridoon. As long as I have those units on Findar, I can't do any more of the strikes. So I need to get through to this. Like, I can't take Meridoon back when it has 800 pop cap on it. We could put our entire fleet together and it would be probably not a win.
Receiving message. Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
Did we... where's the Corona?
Locking
We
on
do...
target.
nope, Corona. Corona.
Formation. Space station down. Yes, Commander. Eliminating target. Decoding transmit ready.
You gotta stop the bombers. Alright, we got the Corona.
Hypervelocity gun available. We are victorious.
Oh, at least that worked.
Construction complete.
Veteran Veva June. Yeah, they're coming in straight that way. I think. Well, we're going to save it and leave it there for the Maldrood playthrough for now. I'm going to be right back, and then here on Twitch, we're going to keep going with the Mandalorian. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.